going to serve every brand of beer. We are.
God bless you.
Our thing is this. If you come into this house, love one another. If you're, well, there are plenty of other places on Lower Broadway. Let's address two things on it. One is diversity, inclusiveness. That's me. It's always been me. We got the same kind of thing on We Shall Be Free. People, wanting to burn our stuff. And so I get it. Everybody's got their opinions. But inclusiveness is always going to be me. I think diversity is the answer to the problems that are here and the answer to the problems that are coming. So I love diversity. All included, so all are welcome. I understand that might not be other people's opinions, but that's okay, man. They have their opinions. They have their beliefs. I have mine. Second thing, though, just let's talk about being a bar owner. I'm a bar owner now. Are we going to have the most popular beers in the thing? Yes. It's not our call if we don't or not. It's the patrons' call, the bosses, right? And bring them in there. If they don't want it, then I got to go to the distributor saying, man, your stuff's not selling. And then action gets taken, right? But the truth is, it's those people in those seats that make those decisions. And that's what Friends in Low Places is going to be. So here's the deal, man. If you want to come to Friends in Low Places, come in. But come in with love. Come in with tolerance, patience. Come in with an open mind. And it's cool. And if you're one of those people that just can't do that, I get it. If you ever are one of those people that want to try it, come. Let's go have some fun, okay? So I don't know how to explain it any better than that, other than what was just said. So we good?
You know what? I'm sick and tired of these self-righteous celebrities just constantly thumbing their nose at the common folk. You see, old Garth used to come off as this very humble person. This individual who used to be respectable and someone I looked up to and somebody that I liked. And came off as a honest, hard-working Christian dude. Now, people can change. People can change. I get that. But it's just so aggravating when you have one of the people who got you into country music turn out to be one of the biggest, I don't know, for lack of a better word, buttheads out there. You see, Mr. Brooks, you fail to realize who got you where you are. It was your fans. It was the country music faithful. And I understand everyone has their own politics. Everyone has their own viewpoints. Everyone has that one thing that they support. But you don't see Tim McGraw, who leans more to the left than to the right, constantly alienating his fans. At least to my knowledge, I haven't seen that. You don't see his wife Faith Hill do that. You don't see any of that going on. But what you do see is Brad Paisley sticking his foot in his mouth over and over and over again. Maren Morris, I believe, and Cassidy Pope, Reese Palmer, a lot of artists that I really, really, really liked. The irony with Cassidy Pope is that the big time irony of Cassidy Pope is she was on a Chris Tomlin record, and the song was called Be the Moon. And she said she liked the message of the song, which was, shining the light of God back to, shining the sun's light, the light of Jesus back to God the Father. But so far, she hasn't been acting like it. Seemed like it was just another paycheck for her. Sorry, I just got off work, so my words are a little bit frazzled. These people cannot seem to shut up for 2 seconds. And again, I'm all for people having their own beliefs, but when you disregard the worries of parents, disregard the worries of grown people in regards to their children, the disrespect that women are having right now, all this other stuff, when you completely disregard all of that to push your narrative, to push your agenda, to push your thought process, that is where I have an issue. When you don't even listen or understand the other people's side. You take the side of one person, Dylan Mulvaney, you take that person's side. But you don't listen to the outpour of complaints from the thousands of people who have said, we don't approve of this. It's not that we hate people. We hate this push of indoctrination that's going on. Doesn't matter what it is, whether it's sexuality, whether it's politics, whether it's any of that. It's gone past tolerance. It's gone past tolerance and right into full-blown narcissism, full-blown, I'm better than you. Yeah, you pay my bills. Yeah, you give me the opportunity to do what I do. Without you, I wouldn't be here. But I don't give a care. Sit down, shut up, let me do what I want to do. And that is a massive problem. That is a massive issue with me. I do not like it when people do that. I know there are going to be people in my comment section that are going to be like, get over it. Here's what's funny to me. And I'm a minority. I'm trying to make this as little about the actual situation as possible. We all know what Garth is talking about. But here's the thing. I'm a minority. I've never felt oppressed. Don't feel oppressed. Don't feel like I'm lesser than anyone else. Don't feel like I can't accomplish my goals or dreams if I put my mind to it. There's some roadblocks, there's some stumbling blocks, but still, I feel like I can do it. But for whatever reason, we seem to want to cater to the minorities, and it's getting old. And we don't listen to the minorities like myself who say, stop it, we're sick and tired of all this pandering. It's starting to go from tolerance to full-blown unacceptance on the other side. And I'm tired of it. I'm really, really, really tired of it. And every person that I found to be a hero, I grew up listening to, grew up liking, grew up loving their music, loving what they do, they all have now just, gone away. Well, a lot of them. Oh, some of my heroes are still there, like John Rich and Big Kenny Elephant and Cowboy Troy. And I'm not saying you have to have my same political views to be a hero of mine. Like I said, Tim McGraw, I'm sure has opposing politics from me. In fact, I'm pretty sure he does from the research I've done on him. But that still doesn't mean that I don't respect him. I don't like him. He has never given me a reason to think that he hates his fans. Garth is giving me that I don't like my fans vibe because he's not even willing to listen to why we're upset. You don't have to agree with it. Just listen to why we're upset. See, what's funny is in that clip that I played at the beginning of my rant is he was talking about love and tolerance. We want to be the Chick-fil-A of bars. Well, you know, Chick-fil-A is a Christ-centered place, right? So first and foremost, I don't know how you're going to be the Chick-fil-A of a bar because a lot of drinking and debauchery goes on there. And I'm not judging anybody who goes to a bar, but I don't know how you're going to be the Chick-fil-A version of a bar. But let's say that's possible. I believe good customer service can happen anywhere. But let's take this. You say you want to be Chick-fil-A, but then you go around and call everyone a-holes. How are you going to say you want to be Chick-fil-A, but then cuss people out, say that they're wrong? And I have issues with Chick-fil-A too. I have issues with the way they're going with a lot of their stuff too. But how are you going to do that? You see, Chick-fil-A is, respect. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. All that other stuff. Even with the political stunts that the CEO of Chick-fil-A has done, he's never outright said anything negative about people who think opposite of him. So how are you going to go and say that you want to be the Chick-fil-A of bars, but then go and completely trash individuals who think differently than you? I don't get it. It does not click. It does not compute. Have your politics. Have your views. But if you want to be a company like Chick-fil-A, you've got a long way to go if you're going to constantly belittle people like this. And you're talking to somebody who's politically homeless. You're talking to somebody who just wants tolerance and love from everybody. We can disagree, but as long as you leave the women and children alone, do what you do. Do what you do. That's all I care about, leaving the women and the children alone. Guys, I just got off work. This has been 8 minutes and 59 seconds worth of a video. I could go on and on and on about this because it makes me livid, but Garth Brooks is somebody that has really angered me as of late. Belittling his fan base because reasons. All I can say is I pray for you, Garth. I pray that your mind gets better. I pray that you are able to see things in a clearer light. You don't have to agree with everybody, but at least be willing to talk to people who oppose your line of thinking and understand where they're coming from. That everybody's not just coming from a place of hate. They're coming from a place of worrying about women, about kids, about all this stuff. See, I doubt Garth has even looked into this because it doesn't sound like something that he's done the research on. It just sounds like he's going with what the mainstream flow is, and that's bad. But you guys have a wonderful and blessed night. I hope and pray that everyone is doing well. I obviously will speed this up for time constraint purposes. Take care of yourself, be good to each other, and remember, God loves you. And just know, no matter your sexuality, your race, your religion, whatever, be good to one another. There's too much hatred in the world, and too much intolerance from every side. But it's just ironic that Garth claims he wants to be a tolerant place while being intolerant to other people. Take care.